Here are 6 unanswered questions about the Krabby Patty. Number 6. The origin. The Krabby Patty is the single most popular food in the ocean, and it has been ever since... well, that's where things get a bit confusing. In the episode Friend or Foe, Mr. Krabs claims he invented the Krabby Patty during his childhood.
You are the first to taste a Krabby Patty.
Flavor! But in the episode Dunces and Dragons, we see Mr. Krabs' ancestor, King Krabs, get the idea for a Krabby Patty from SpongeBob when he goes back in time.
I doth wonder if I couldst sell these, Krabby Patties.
So, which is it? The work of an entrepreneurial young crab, or a family recipe handed down since the Middle Ages? Or did Mr. Krabs invent it in his childhood, teach it to SpongeBob so SpongeBob could go back in time and give the idea to King Krabs, creating a space-time paradox in which the Krabby Patty has had centuries to gain popularity and dominate the underwater fast food world?
Voila! A Krabby Patty.
Nah. Number 5. Just one bite? We all remember that first time that Squidward ate a Krabby Patty. But was that truly his first bite of the famous burgers? Let's take a look back at the episode, Your Shoes Untied. If Squidward ate all of these Krabby Patties and SpongeBob watched him, in fact, SpongeBob actually fed him, then why do they both act like he's never eaten one before? Are they hiding something? But then, who are they trying to fool? They're the only ones there. Did they just forget? If you accidentally tripped 20 times and sent 20 different burgers flying across the room and into the mouth of a friend who proceeded to swallow each burger whole, would you forget? And isn't the grill usually over here? There are too many questions. Let's move on.
I think my heart just stopped.
Number 4. Perfect patty placement. What is the correct order to build a Krabby Patty? If we take a look at the episode Pickles, SpongeBob himself tells us that the correct order is...
first bun, then patty, followed by ketchup, mustard, pickles, extra onions, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and bun, in that order.
But if we look at the episode Pickles, SpongeBob himself tells us the correct order is...
patty on a bun with lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and top bun together in that order.
That's right. In the very same episode, we get 2 different answers as to the correct Krabby Patty build. This is an outrage.
Whatever.
Number 3. Plankton Patty Purchase. We've seen countless schemes from Plankton in an attempt to steal the Krabby Patty formula. He's built robots, faked friendships, and even called upon an army of plankton. But the question is, why, Plankton? Why would you do all that? What's the point of expending all that time, money, and effort when you could just buy a Krabby Patty? I mean, think about it. In the very first episode Plankton appears in, we see he has a machine that will tell him the exact ingredients of anything he drops in it. We know he can afford it based on all the money the Plankton spend on their various schemes and inventions. So why not just buy a Krabby Patty yourself? Maybe Krabs would refuse your money? Doubt it.
His money's no good here.
What are you saying, Mr. Squidward?
But either way, you could send someone else to do it, or you can use one of your elaborate disguises, which always seem to fool SpongeBob. But instead of trying to pull off some convoluted scheme, just buy a Krabby Patty, walk out the door, and drop it into this machine. Aw, you're killing me, Smalls. Get it? Because he's small. Number 2. Extra employees? Who makes the Krabby Patties? I know, SpongeBob. But is he the only one? Think about it. We know SpongeBob has days off.
How am I supposed to enjoy your day off if you come to work anyway?
We know when Squidward tries to make them, it doesn't work out too well.
Patties are done.
And we know that Mr. Krabs is no expert thanks to his experience on the SS Diarrhea. So who is making the patties when SpongeBob isn't there? Is that why they have this Krabby Patty vault? But in the episode Just One Bite, SpongeBob insists that Krabby Patties must be eaten fresh.
A patty this special should be eaten fresh,
And if that's the case, then what's the point of the Krabby Patty vault at all? And that's another unanswered question. But we won't count that one, our little secret.
Holy shrimp!
Number 1, the secret formula. Finally, the one you've all been waiting for, the Krabby Patty formula. There is so much mystery surrounding this one, I don't even know where to begin. How about with, what is the Krabby Patty formula? The episode Friend or Foe reveals that the formula is related to the batter that makes the patty.
I discovered the perfect patty batter!
But in the episode As Seen on TV, Mr. Krabs also claims that there is a secret sauce.
Topped off with secret sauce.
Does that have its own secret formula? In one episode, we even get a glimpse of the scroll that supposedly holds the secret formula, only to find that it's gibberish. Is it some sort of code? Do you need a cipher to read it? Is it possible that there is no formula? Could it just be an ingenious marketing technique by Mr. Krabs? Or could the formula be a secret we don't even want to know the answer to?
I can't believe we poisoned that sweet old guy.
We may never find the answer to this question or any of the others, but that won't stop us from trying. But first, I'm gonna go get myself a Krabby Patty. For research, of course.